let's talk a little bit about how this relationship has grown since the start of the collab, the idea.
Yeah.
Again, we run our business our way. We don't follow the wave, right? I mean, we try to create the wave, but everybody keeps saying like, okay, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Tapi
Nothing is ever going to run smoothly, and I think that's where the whatever it takes mentality happens. That's what the do things your way mentality happens.
Halo, selamat datang lagi ke podcastnya BMW. Ya, ini adalah Driving Life with BMW dan episode kali ini kita akan membahas topik A Passionate Driven Collaboration dengan saya Paul Palele, dan saya ingin ingatkan kalian semua juga yang belum ada kesempatan mampir ke GIIAS. GIIAS diadakan tahun ini antara 11 Agustus sampai ke tanggal 21 Agustus selama 10 hari ini. Kita juga kebetulan lagi berada di pavilionnya BMW dan Mini, di mana ini adalah space sebesar 2.100 square meter isi dengan not only BMW tapi Mini juga. Dan di sini BMW untuk pertama kali di Indonesia juga meng-showcase beberapa electro mobility vehicles, bukan hanya dari BMW tapi dari Mini juga. Dan ada 22 unit BMW, 11 dari 22 itu disiap untuk test drive, dan termasuk yang terbaru yaitu dari Electro Mobility Line, di iX dan di i4. Ini juga kebetulan pavilion terbesar antara semua brand premium, dan kalian bisa tahu lebih banyak info, bisa mendapatkannya dari social media kami di @bmw_Indonesia, dan jangan lupa juga untuk mampir website di www.bmw.co.id. Kalau kalian mempost sesuatu di social media, jangan lupa untuk menggunakan hashtag BMW Indonesia dan juga BMW at GIIAS 2022. Oke, dan sekarang kita akan memperkenalkan dua tamu kita hari ini. Dan mungkin kalau kalian sudah sempat lihat episode pertama, ini dua tamu kita tidak asing untuk podcast BMW, tapi kita ada update yang terbaru, yang sangat seru, apalagi mengenai passionate driven collaboration. So without any further ado, let's say hello once again to Tamish and Giorgi. Hey guys.
What's up, Paul?
Good to have you back.
yeah.
So we're back.
Man.
We're back because of this. The collaboration is out finally.
Yes.
This was something that we touched upon, we teased, but it's finally here, and it actually was launched on day one of GIIAS. And buat teman-teman yang mampir ke GIIAS juga bisa lihat displaynya di paling depan, yaitu kolaborasi antara Ageless Galaxy dan juga BMW. So first, let's talk about the collection.
Yes.
The collaboration itself. What have we got?
Wow, this is a very big collection. Actually one of our biggest in a collaboration.
Okay.
Paling banyak variasi.
Yeah, a lot of variations, you know. And I think we also kind of took a lot of challenges upon ourselves. And I think we were really trying to stay on brand with the do things your way mentality and connect all the dots with every possible way to make this fruitful, right? So in the collection, I would say like, of course, we have our classics t-shirts, graphic t-shirts. That's what we thrive on as Ageless. And from there, we went into sweatpants. We got into bomber jackets like the one you're wearing.
Yep.
Knitted cardigans.
Yeah.
Really pushing into cut and sew, you know.
Okay.
And then we got into running hats. And to top it all off, we got to do a special edition car, which was quite epic. And also we worked with a super amazing brand based out of Berlin called Kangaroos, and we worked on a special edition, limited edition, handmade sneaker just for this collaboration.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna. Me personally, I haven't even seen the shoe itself, so we're gonna have a look at that one together because I've seen the rest of the collection.
Yeah.
So the inspiration behind the design. This is something that is very unique. BMW doesn't often collaborate, but when they do, there's a signature that BMW has, and Ageless Galaxy has to maintain their signature character as well. So what was the idea behind the inspiration of collaboration now that we've seen it?
Yeah. So that's a great question. You know, obviously when we first spoke about doing this collab, we did, you know, there's this big conversation about taking care of both brands, you know. With Ageless Galaxy, it's a lot easier for us to adapt to any sort of storyline, right? And a brand like BMW has very strict guidelines.
Okay.
So, of course, we had to kind of create like a territory and play in that territory,
Right.
you know. So, we could have gone all loud and all the way we are, but for this collaboration, we had to kind of tone it down and be very strict and more mature in how we approach any sort of design thinking, which is kind of like where the territory was built, right?
Right.
So when Giorgi and I started to talk about how are we going to elevate on the branding and the graphics and the whole look, you know, we said, okay, let's do a monotone look, you know, black and white was kind of like where we were going with, right? And to give it that little bit of energy and that electricness, we put a splash of neon, and that neon color is something that we've been using quite a bit as Ageless Galaxy. You come to our store, you'll see splashes of it everywhere, and I think that was like the trade that we added to the collection, you know? So that's kind of like where we and then that was the overall of the whole drop.
It's basically the silver lining of the drop.
I mean, if you look at the lining of the hat,
exactly.
the lining of the jacket.
It's all hidden. It's all little.
Right.
Like, even on this one, it's on the back of my cardigan. you know?
So it's done. It's actually done. There's meticulously.
It's very subtle.
Okay. All
So
right.
like this, you're wearing a black jacket, but if you open it up, it's super loud on the inside.
Right.
When you close it, everything is black on. All the graphics are black on black.
So that's the the thinking behind it.
And with Ageless, we do a lot of space-inspired graphics. So you'll see like the space patch that we created for this drop, and obviously simple things like staying true to the BMW logo. Even the embroidery on the back, it's black on black. You know?
Yes,
So,
I noticed that. Now let's shift our attention to the car.
yes.
I noticed a lot of the things you said. I can kind of apply that to the car as well.
Exactly.
The yellow, the neon on the seat belts, but the graphics on the car itself, it's actually black on black.
Exactly.
So same idea behind it?
Yeah, so when I was telling Oji, the first inspiration around the car came from, you know, I always spoke to Oji about like, I love rally cars. I just love, because how brands just put their sponsorship branding all over it. It just looks so
sporty and
racy
racy,
and cool, right? And I was telling Giorgi, like, how do we achieve that with the two? You know, like how do we make it look like a rally car sponsored, so-called sponsored by Ageless Galaxy branding?
Right.
But from far away, it's a black car. But when you come closer, then you start seeing those details. And if a light hits it, then you start seeing.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't see everything right away, but when you walk around the car, you start seeing where everything is.
And that's literally how we approached it. You know, the same thing for the car.
I think in the beginning kita pengennya agak loud.
Yeah.
Awalnya kita pengennya loud. We were thinking like all white, the graphics supposed to be white.
And electric neon.
Like, all electric neon, like either or, right?
Okay.
I mean, tapi kayak bisa kita mikir kayak pas kita lihat itu kayak it's loud.
Yeah.
It's too loud, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's great for concept,
Yeah.
you know, but if it's for somebody that wants to actually order it, then, you know, you want to give them something that they're not like seen in public. You know?
It can be like a day-to-day,
It's still
like a daily
incognito vibes. You
Got
know?
it.
Yeah.
That's why jadi kayak kita ngerasanya mungkin hitam, the black sticker on the black car would make more sense karena jadi kayak it looks biasa aja dari jauh, tapi when you look into it, there's a lot more things going on.
Yeah.
Gitu. Dan the additional neon colors itu, the strips itu juga we really minimize it sebisa mungkin gitu. Like, we'll try to keep it hidden juga. Gitu.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, as I age, I still feel young, but I do want to be a bit more mature at times. And I think you got a little of both in that.
Yes. And we're all growing old, you know? Like, so in our head, we're still maturing on how we approach design stuff, you know? And that was a very big like thing to look into when we were approaching it.
So, kita bahas business side-nya dulu, because I know there's two sides and you both complete the picture when it comes to Ageless Galaxy.
Yes.
The creative side, dan dari sisi bisnis juga. What do you take into consideration? Apa sih yang dipertimbangkan saat diajak kolaborasi sama sebuah brand dari sisi bisnisnya?
Oh, oke. Sebetulnya kalau misalkan hal yang nomor satu yang kalau misalkan kita diajak ya, it's whether or not it makes sense for us.
Okay.
So, makes sense not only on the money side, tapi let's say dari visi misi dan dari let's say energy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all about a vibe.
It's actually
you know?
more on that gitu. Maksudnya kayak let's say, okay, let's put this collaboration ya. they came to us and they were like saying, okay, we have this new concept, kita mau release mobil the two. Habis itu tagline yang mereka push adalah do things your way.
Okay.
And when we heard that, it was like, okay, that's actually how we run our business. Gitu.
Yeah.
Like, we run our business our way. We don't follow the wave, right? I mean, we try to create the wave, but everybody keeps saying like, okay, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Tapi to some extent, buat kita kadang-kadang kayak, do we have to? Yeah.
It's all about being disruptive.
Yeah,
you know?
gitu. So that's why we always do it our way gitu. Dan pas mereka ini juga pas datang ke kita with this tagline, kita kayak, this actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Gitu.
It just fell into place.
Yeah.
You know?
Gitu. Because that is how we run our business. Dan selain itu juga of course, then there is, other than the collaboration, if we just make like a simple t-shirt dan kita nggak ada kayak mobil atau apa segala-gala, it will be super basi and looks merchy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's something gitu. Jadi so in our part also like a collaboration itu, there needs to be kayak advantage dari dua brand. Like let's say dari kita sama BMW kan BMW mobil, kita clothing kan.
Yeah.
Nah berarti there needs to be in terms of product, in terms of like a merchandise or something yang sellable-nya, harus ada dari bagian mereka dan dari bagian kita.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Harus ada balance-nya.
Yeah.
It's a two-way street in a collaboration.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? That's why you say collab, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what does the opposite bring to the table, and what do you bring to the table?
Yeah,
and you take both energies and you form this brand new path.
Okay.
You know?
So now you've had the moment ya, udah kayak mempertemukan, oh ini ternyata konsepnya sangat cocok nih sama Ageless Galaxy. Apa yang jadi pertimbangan, misalnya contohnya, how many pieces yang kalian akan buat? What is it you're gonna make? Kayak misalnya, you guys do graphic tees, tapi suddenly you have this awesome cardigan, like I can't take my eye off it. Like, what is the consideration behind what extra things you want to do? And the idea behind, let's say, we're gonna make a hat this time around. Itu apa yang dipertimbangkan?
Okay,
faktor?
so let's say dari kita ya, let's say on a collection ya, kita. We always try to make it a full thing. Jadi lo head to toe harus kalau bisa pakai.
Okay.
That's always a consideration gitu, head to toe. Whether or not bisa apa enggaknya, it's something that kita kayak, okay, let's find out gitu.
Okay.
Actually, for us kadang-kadang nggak bisa sih. We try it.
We make it happen.
We make it happen. Whatever it takes, right?
Right.
Gitu. Jadi kita selalu push head to toe dan modelnya kayak gimana itu sebetulnya kita cek target audience-nya, sama trennya. Gitu. Let's say like on pieces, right? Let's say we make a Coach jacket for this collab, let's say gitu. We make a Coach jacket, tapi Coach jacket udah banyak yang jalanin.
Too many Coach jackets out there.
Too many Coach jackets. Let's say we do a hoodie. I don't think people who's buying the car will want to wear a hoodie like that.
Okay.
Right, so then that's why we decided on a bomber jacket and a cardigan.
Gitu.
Okay, got it.
Right, let's say celana. Okay, me and Tamish wear shorts. I'm the one wearing shorts right now. Tapi
like we love shorts.
We love shorts.
We almost made shorts for BMW.
I was gonna ask.
We were almost like, should we do that?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Cuma tapi kayak kita mikir kalau kita bikin celana pendek, belum tentu semua orang yang beli mobil ini will be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the kind of I haven't seen anybody at GIIAS wearing shorts.
So far, just us, just you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Gitu. Jadi and then in terms of like the t-shirt, kalau t-shirt itu sebenarnya that's actually where we can express ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually where the messaging, the graphic, and every idea that we want to push out itu keluarnya di t-shirt.
It's like a walking billboard, you know.
Agree.
Gitu. Dan in terms of berapanya, produksinya berapa segala-gala, we could take into consideration satu adalah emang kayak how big we want to make it.
Okay.
In terms of noise ya.
Okay.
Gitu. Jadi kalau misalkan emang kita, let's say kita mau bikin, we are sure that we can sell out gitu. Let's say 500, kita bikin 500 piece, dia bisa sell out. We'll make 300.
Okay.
That's always the plan.
Okay.
Gitu. Jadi we always try to
kita estimate dulu ya, ada estimasi demand-nya seperti apa dan campaign-nya seberapa besar gitu. Are you going nationwide? Are you going international?
Yes, exactly. There's always that. Also price point. All of that. Gitu.
Right.
Jadi there's a calculation, also gut feeling juga.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like you see the scale, right? And you know, with Ageless Galaxy, we always try to keep everything limited, you know, because we do want people to feel exclusive to whatever they own, you know. And that's the beauty of it. If you really believe in the project and you believe in us, you know, you're gonna want to go out and get one of these T-shirts, and ride the wave of what we're trying to push away here, right? And that's always been our strategy. And just adding to OG's note on on inspiration of the bomber jacket. So this actually, it was, when we were doing the design, it was a coach jacket till I watched Top Gun.
Oh, the recent.
And then I was sitting in the cinema and I saw, you know, Tom Cruise walking in that, you know, super dope bomber jacket. And I was like, we're making a bomber jacket, you know? And that's, I called OG, I was like, dude, you got to see this jacket. And we changed this, we changed the collar to be more curved out and, you know, lightweight, super chill. And I mean, you know, it's that sporty feel where he's on the motorbike, you know? We wanted to give that feel when you come out of the car, you know? And that's literally where we took that.
I'm kind of glad because I'm thinking of my own closet. I have several coach jackets. I don't have a single bomber jacket. So, well, you know, like it's like, it's not something that's very common in someone's closet. So you mentioned a little bit about going head to toe.
Yeah.
You also mentioned about how having a limited supply of something can make someone feel more exclusive.
Yeah.
Now, there's none more exclusive than what's inside the box in front of us. This is, so perkenalkan dulu ya produknya sebelum kita lihat. Ini adalah produk yang bukan hanya collab yang two-way, but this is a three-way collaboration. It's with BMW, Ageless Galaxy, dan juga Kangaroos. Boleh jelasin sedikit dulu tentang Kangaroos sebagai perusahaan?
Oke, jadi sebetulnya Kangaroos itu ini perusahaan dari Jerman. Emang they're like specializing in shoes, basically. And then apa namanya? They have two lines. One is the regular general release, which is the one that's made in China and all that kind of stuff, right? Or in any other countries. But there's also the one that they do like special releases, yang super limited. It's all made in Germany.
It's all handcrafted in Germany.
Handcrafted.
Wow. Every piece.
And this is actually one of those handcrafted ones.
Sebelum kita mau lihat nih, ini cuma ada 200 piece, benar?
250
pieces. So 250 pairs in existence. So let's have a look at it. So let's have a look at this, and then we can go break down the design.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. So you get a matted box with all the graphics and everything on it. It comes with three laces. One's already on the shoe.
Oh, those are the extra laces.
Yeah, so there's a black, a white, and a gray color. It comes with a certificate from the Hummel and Hummel factory where the shoe is produced. Let me just open it up a little bit. So here's the certificate that comes through with it. It talks a little bit about how it's confirmedly made in Germany, and then it tells you the story about the two. Right, where about our collaboration and who we are and who BMW Indonesia is, and also talks about Dynacoil, which is the technology used in the shoe
for the sole.
Yeah, for the sole, which was actually inspired from NASA. It's a technology used for NASA in some of their boots back in the day. So here's the sneaker. The Dynacoil is a super. Like it's a super dope. It's like it's a runner shoe. You know. And Kangaroos is like a they started off as a running brand, right? So it's made with nubuck leather, mesh, reflective. You've got neon leather, like hints of neon. Same like the car, same like our collection and everything. aglxy branding. BMW, the two on the back, a quirky, fun way. This is disrupting the norm of normality when it comes to graphic placements. And then you've got a BMW and aglxy state of mind on the side, and Since Infinity on the other side.
Oh my God, I can't
super
take my eyes off it. Let me look at it.
Lastly, we have every Kangaroo shoe has pockets because real Kangaroos have pockets.
Oh,
so
it does?
You open this, you can put stuff inside it, whatever you want to put into it, you know? And lastly, what I really like is it's super, like nobody really talks about this, but their insoles are all recycled, made from recycled materials, right? So you can kind of see it's all different particles and everything, which is kind of dope, you know?
Actually, it's very much in line with what I opened the podcast with, the fact that BMW has just introduced the iX and the i4 as well as part of their electromobility line. And they go several steps further, I would say. They go from start to finish. I mean, from the factory, from the materials used in the car, not only the fact that it's not a conventional car, but it's an electric vehicle, all the way until once you're done using it, it can actually go back into the ground.
Crush it like you can and make a new car.
Exactly. So, let's talk a little bit about this. How did you guys come up with an idea to do a three-way collab? By the way, I want to add a little bit more. This is number 249 of 250. So mungkin kalian nggak bisa lihat on cam, tapi di setiap sepatu ini ada nomor serialnya juga. Jadi kalian bisa lihat how exclusive it is. What was the idea behind a three-way collab, and what are the challenges that came with a three-way collab?
So first of all, I want to say big shout out to Adrian from Kangaroos.
Okay.
He was the guy who made this all happen.
Okay.
So shout out to Adrian.
Right.
Okay, how it all happened. First of all, so we have a store, right? And we carry the Kangaroos line. We're the only ones in Indonesia to carry Kangaroos. And we built a great relationship. We carried the collection. And with us, when we work with brands, we want to always try to like make them tap into the lifestyles or whatever projects that we're working on.
Okay.
And when BMW visited our shop, right? I think it was Arifin picked up a kangaroo shoe and he was like, hey, I know this brand. I grew up to this brand, you know? And then I just said, and then the conversation was more like a joke, like, hey, it would be cool if we had one for our collab. And he left and I had that in my mind. You know? And I was like, maybe I should.
You just said it in passing.
I just like, ha ha ha, we should totally do this, you know? And then literally on my way home, I texted Adrian and I said, yo, like, what are your thoughts on doing a special edition sneaker for this collaboration that we have going? And he he welcomed the idea. It was super easy. And then he was like, Tamish, I think this is great. Let's do this, you know? And immediately sent me out the drawings of the shoe. And then we added our approach to it. And it was pretty much like that.
Okay, so you approached Kangaroos first.
Yes.
And then you brought this to BMW and said, hey, we got another idea to add on to this collaboration. What was BMW's reaction at this time?
So at first they were like, oh, how much is it going to cost? Which by all means, every collaborating partner, we need to take pricing into consider and all that. But also, not only that, the idea that we were getting a limited edition, handmade, exclusive, only for this collaboration shoe, it just meant more than that afterwards, right? And I think a full 360, also BMW is a brand based out of Germany. So it was kind of like, it kind of fell into, like it just kind of added more, you know, finesse to the whole collaboration.
It makes it more kind of, it brings that whole collaboration all the way around.
And look, so when that came to be, the way we approached it, I was telling Giorgi, look, we could have done any other color, right? Also, just FYI, this is our first sneaker collaboration.
Ever.
Okay. You know, so.
Good job, by the way.
Yeah, so for us, it was kind of like our first shoe, we don't want to go all crazy on wild colors and different types of material and everything, because of course it's very doable. But we said, let's just be strict. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it black and white with, let's let it follow the collection, you know? Anybody can wear this sneaker, you know? You can match it with any outfit you have and it still look good.
You can fancy it up a bit, or you can wear it with shorts.
You know? And I think that's how we approached it. And we were like there's no point in us like trying to make it all like crazy graphic-y and whatnot, you know? And that was where we had to draw the line and say, no, let's be matured in how we want to, you know, position the sneaker. And what I love about it is like little details like on the on the tips of the lace, right? You've got BMW, you've got aglxy on the other one. And it's just these little things. And
details.
On the inside, it says, do things your way since infinity. Just simple, you know? And that's literally how the shoe came to be.
Oji, kenapa cuma 250 pieces? I can imagine this one's going to be in quite high demand. Kenapa cuma dibikin sangat limited?
Well, gimana ya? Again, I am, one is that it's always cooler to just have it limited. So you know what I mean? Like if we do like 500 or whatever and all that kind of stuff, that might be a bit much. You know what I mean? So I think like 250 is just like, it's a good solid number. Right? And like apa namanya juga, and this was also a conversation that we had with Kangaroos juga. Gitu,
karena ini juga nggak gampang dibikinnya ya. Each one is handmade.
Kemarin kita sempat kepikiran kayak, maybe we just do 100, then 100 will be us. Kurang kayaknya. You know what I mean? Like 100 tuh kayak you don't really cover the full size.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like there's like 38 to like
45, 46, something like that.
It's a lot, right? So jadi kayak 250 should be enough. Gitu.
Again, BMW juga kalau membuat sebuah kolaborasi, kita tahu bahwa it's not just about apa yang dikolaborasiin saat itu, misalnya in this point it's product, but it's more the relationship.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about how this relationship has grown since the start of the collab, the idea, just even the talk behind, hey, let's do a collaboration together, all the way through the process of designing, approval, and coming up, finally seeing the product, and where the relationship will go from here.
Yeah.
Well, kalau misalkan in terms of relationship dari kita yang pertama kolaborasi pertama itu ya.
Yeah.
That's the introduction. Okay. That is actually the introduction. This is the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from the conversation, jadi pembicaraan dari awal, we're talking about this one sebetulnya.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So go back to that first podcast.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that was.
Yeah. Jadi sebetulnya the main thing is this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this full collection. The shoe is an addition, tambahan.
Yeah.
Tapi mobil sama the clothing collaboration, that's actually pembicaraan awalnya adalah itu.
Yeah.
Gitu. Tapi emang kemarin pas the two dikeluarin, we felt like, okay, maybe we have to do something.
Yeah.
Gitu loh. We have to create something. We have to at least design something, push out some products or whatever.
Yeah.
Gitu. Jadi makanya that's why we push that out. Gitu. Dan makanya some sort of an announcement lah that we are actually doing something. Gitu.
Yeah. But we were already working on it. You know?
Yeah.
Like this conversation started end of last year.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of like we were already putting all the dots together, already kind of figuring out what the collection was going to look like.
Yeah.
The collection was already ready to go when we launched that first T-shirt.
Yeah.
But
Right.
as we knew that it was starting to unfold, then all the moving parts started to come together, you know, like where things that had to be updated, maybe change the fabric on certain stuff, you know,
Okay.
working on, we couldn't get that neon leather. Oh my God, we have to find another neon leather, you know, like there was so much of speed breakers. Even when we had to work on the car, there was an issue with the product coming in on time.
Right.
So waiting for the car, like there was all these things that happen in any collaboration, like
Sure.
Any project.
Yeah, any project. You know, nothing is ever going to run smoothly,
Okay.
and I think that's where the whatever it takes mentality happens. That's what the do things your way mentality happens. You will always find a way to make things happen. You know,
Right.
And I think that's the beauty out of it. You know.
You guys, broke a lot of new ground. This is obviously not your first. You've done plenty of collaborations in the past, but you broke a lot of new ground. Me, for example, like you guys, what you really captured, apart from the product here that I'm looking at, you guys really captured what I love about a new product. When it comes to a T-shirt, let's say, as compared to a T-shirt, there's only so much you can do when you take the T-shirt out of its wrapper. But what I love about shoes is an unboxing experience.
Yes.
I love gadgets as well for that exact purpose.
Exactly.
Like this reminds me, if you buy a gadget, you get that little pack, that sleeve, and you get all little info about it. Even though you've read it before, you're still going to open it and have a look. All the little things, like for example, with accessories, you can have accessories with this. What was the thought process, and what would you say is the biggest thing you learned from this entire collaboration?
I mean, kalau misalkan when it comes to like kayak, let's say the shoe ya.
Yeah.
We always believe in this. This is from day one. We believe in packaging.
Yeah.
Okay. Like not packaging per se like this, but the whole how do you package like a product or a service? How do you do that?
Yeah.
How do you make it? What is that wow factor?
Kita ngomong package bukan hanya benda ya, tapi secara keseluruhan.
It's a 360 experience.
Right. Yeah. Karena ide itu bisa everybody can have an idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tapi gimana packagingnya dan gimana jualannya, that's what's making it interesting.
Benar.
Yeah.
Gitu loh. Karena that's actually from day one. That's what we thought about.
That's always what we talk about.
Selalu begitu. Karena selalu ide itu selalu ada. The Tamish has an idea, I have an idea. Terus habis itu kita mikirin, kita ngomongin, okay, how do we push it out? How do we kita packaging gimana, kita jualnya gimana, kita marketinginnya gimana?
Yeah.
Gitu. Because ideas are always ideas, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has fucking great ideas. Banyak yang punya ide bagus. Cuma kan nggak semua orang bisa kepikiran gimana cara
Execute.
jualnya, gimana cara packagingnya. Benar. Kan? So for us, that's that. So it's always been the wow factor-nya aja.
Yeah.
Kira-kira gimana gitu yang bakal menarik.
Jadi ini selalu dalam proses pemikiran bukan hanya desain produk tapi secara keseluruhan. But what would you say then is the biggest thing that you guys have learned out of this?
I'll tell you what I've taken out of this project. I've learned to have more patience.
Okay.
You know, and I'll kid you not, like we've done projects where things just happen like bang, bang, bang. But this was a different beast, you know, and I think I grew a lot out of this. I learned a lot of how to contain emotions and just aim for the end goal, you know? And OG knows this. Like, I'm a very, like, when it comes to doing something and I'm super passionate about it, I go all in with fire, you know? And this one I had to, like, tame the fire, you know? Which was great. And it turned out to be for the best, you know? So, yeah.
So you learn to let go a little bit.
Patience.
You can't control everything. You can't have everything
you cannot,
in your control.
you know? You cannot.
So what's next for you guys? What's next for Ageless Galaxy?
Well, we have a lot of collaboration actually up until the end of the year.
Okay.
It's too many going down.
With us and BMW, I want that fucking M car, dude. Damn, yo.
I think we need to upgrade from the 2, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, the 2 is
Just
great.
saying, no pressure, BMW.
Hey, perhaps
give us the M2, you know?
Perhaps on a sustainability standpoint.
You know, actually, playing with electric, this is something that we are moving into as well for next year. Ageless Galaxy, we're doing more things related to sustainability. And having that in our pipeline, of course we'll welcome it, you know?
Actually, the electric car is a great idea. That should be fun. That should be really fun.
Let's hope that this collaboration continues to be more fruitful and provide more for the future, not just for projects, but for the world as well. Guys, thank you so much for your time. It's been great to catch up with you guys, and I'm glad to see the entire collection finally.
Always a
dan buat
pleasure.
kalian yang ingin melihat koleksinya secara full juga, jangan lupa untuk follow Instagramnya Ageless Galaxy @aglxy. Ada juga websitenya, jangan lupa dikunjungi.
It's at aglxyco, by the way.
Oh, right. And website www.aglxy.com. Oke, dan jangan lupa juga untuk kunjungi websitenya BMW, www.bmw.co.id, dan juga Instagramnya @BMW_Indonesia. Jangan lupa untuk menggunakan hashtag BMW Indonesia dan BMW @GIIAS 2022. Dan masih ada kesempatan sampai tanggal 21 Agustus untuk kunjungi pavilion BMW dan Mini. Di sini ada 22 unit BMW dengan 11 unit, termasuk yang terbaru adalah iX dan i4. Disiap untuk test drive semua. So guys, don't wait any further. We hope to see you here at GIIAS. In the meantime, my name is Palele, signing off for now on behalf of Tamish and Giorgi from Ageless Galaxy. We'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
You're really good at this,
Driving Life with BMW.
All right. Dope.